Hey guys, welcome back to some Gilded Guardians. In today's video, we're going to be looking at ascending a few more heroes, and ultimately, we've been over on token control. We've been chopping a little bit for legendary heroes, and looking in my vault, you can see that they've come incredibly cheap. Since the price of Ethereum has kind of fluctuated, the heroes on token control, I picked them up for about $4.50, which is kind of crazy. But we've been going through and we've been synchronizing our assets, and we have been sacrificing a lot of different heroes. Now, of course, with the sacrificial lambs that we're seeing, I got some copies of Thorit, got some copies of Atticus. A few of them, again, were around $4.50, so pretty good for the sacrificing of these heroes themselves. Now, of course, this went to the mailbox. We have to wait, and it'll take a minute, and it'll say sacrifice is complete. You can see right there, once that pops up, then we can go ahead and we can sacrifice another hero, so on and so forth. Now, not only are we getting souls out of this, but we're also getting the Radiant Essence, which is exactly what we're looking to gain from building out and sacrificing these heroes. Now, focusing on Leah, we got her to 12.5, so doing incredibly well with sacrificing her. Now, we do have to pick up another Cracked Heart, but we need a lot more Keeper Souls. Now, of course, that is coming hand in hand with the sacrificing of the Guardians. You can see we got 500 right there. We got 500 right there. That picks us up another 4,000 Radiant Souls. Now, the only way to get this is to sacrifice your Ascended Guardians, or your Radiant Guardians, and ascending them or sacrificing them is the way you pick up these Radiant Souls. A lot of players were kind of wondering how we did pick those up, but that is the way that you do have to pick them up. Now, when it comes to the actual Redeemer Souls, those are from sacrificing heroes themselves, which again, it'll save that my assets have left, which they have. Want to do some summons. We're at 110 again. And what I'm hoping for is getting a couple more legendary heroes, but as well as those epic heroes and those rare heroes, we are sacrificing all of them, guys. We have been doing this in really over an extended amount of time, going through and sacrificing heroes kind of over and over and over. And there we go. There's another copy of Anira. Now, the Anira that I did sacrifice the other day was a chroma. So there was a chroma on the hero. Even looking at Anira, looking at the chroma, it was worth probably about 10 cents, 15 cents more than what I'm seeing them over on Token Trove. But overall, guys, there's not really a huge driving force. I personally do not like the chroma skins at all. I think it really just kind of fades out and bloods out the character. But looking at the Guardians now, we picked up two more elites. That's right. Or excuse me, two more legendary heroes. Let's hop down. So here's Anira. Same thing, we're doing the Ascension, and I really think it's probably cheaper at this point to go ahead and just buy the heroes. But since I do have the seals, I'm going to use the seals because these are heroes, of course, that we can go ahead and sacrifice. That is going to yield us not only another 1,000 of our souls, but that is also going to give us another 4,000 of our Radiant Souls. So this just continues time and time again. Now, common rare heroes, boom. We'll sacrifice all of these, giving us another couple hundred. Then scrolling down to the two new heroes we just got. So there is Thorit. Again, doing the sacrifice and destroy the Guardian. Have to wait for the pop-up before we go ahead and we pick up Anira. And again, this is the way that we're doing it now. Still super excited, guys. This was the free Morax. We got 2250. You can see 1,100 of our souls. I'm not going to go ahead, and I'm keeping Morax, guys. As long as I love Morax, the look of the hero or the Guardian itself is pretty amazing in there. So let's hop over. It'll pop up in a second, which there it is. This says that, boom, sacrifice has been completed. Go ahead and pick up your loot. So that gives us claim all. Another 4,000 of our Radiant Souls. 1,000 in here with the Redeemer Souls. And of course, it is a little bit of just an RNG of what you get based on the heroes that you pull within the summons. But guys, this is the only reason I've been using summons. And even here, we're sitting on another 60. We have 20,000 diamonds. We've been going back and forth. I'm not using diamonds for summons. Guild, we are just making our donations. We're going through and really churning everything that we have in here, from the crafting to the adventure, even the endless mode and the rush mode. We are just churning content right now, waiting for more. So Tavros, of course, is at 10.5 already. Looking at the Enlightenment, we are already at 10,000 Imperial Souls. And then we are going to max this out. We have 22,000 Radiant Souls. We know 60% is going to be the cap for him. That is going to take 10,000 Radiant Souls. So just to kind of put it in perspective here. So if you're looking at 10,000 Radiant Souls, like what we're putting right here into Tavros, trying to get that Radiance level from 4 to 5, you've seen it gave us 2,000 every single legendary hero that we went ahead and we sacrificed, that means we needed 5 heroes at the cost of roughly $5 each. You're talking $25 just to have a chance to get the Radiant Souls out of here, or excuse me, the Radiance level out of here. So right here, guys, when this is, you kind of put this in dollar figures, it is $25 to go ahead and use 10,000 Radiant Souls, because it's roughly based on the hero, $5 for every 2,000 that you're getting out of there. So fingers crossed. We got it with Leah last time. Can we get it today with Tavros? Let's see what we get. It's going to be maybe an 11.5. It is an 11.5. Look at that. Radiance level went up. Star level went from 10 to an 11. Radiance level went from a 4 to a 5. So success again with the hero, guys. That is, right now we are 3 for 4. Or no, we're 4 for 5. We're 4 for 5 out of here. Now, of course, looking at the Radiance level, every time that you do this, the cap goes down. So we'll see here. I believe this still might actually cap at 60 for this one, but 60 to go to level 6. If we're already at level 6, you'll see you need less Radiant Souls, because this will cap at a 50%. This is only using, or no, it still uses 10, still 60%. I think the next level is 50%. This is the reason why, though, it's so much cheaper to do it this way versus doing it the other way and actually picking up or utilizing your legendary cracked hearts in here. Gives us a really, really big Radiance chance. And then it's a small chance to use those Radiant Souls, because of course, if you caught some of the other videos, the cracked Radiant Heart, or excuse me, the legendary cracked hearts are filling the slot of a hero if you are running heroes. Now, this is also true when you look at your regular heroes. So thinking of the hero right now, even to get her to the point, it's going to the Radiance level, and getting to Radiance level 3 is going to take 12 or 2.2k, as you can see right there, 75%. It is going to take 2 duplicate Guardians. Now, if the heroes are regular non-Radiant Guardians, it is going to take all of those Radiant Souls. If you are sacrificing a Radiant Guardian, so if I had another copy of Derisa, if I went in there and I put the Radiant copy in there, it would actually take up some of the Radiance chance, meaning we would use less of our souls in here. You have to really realize that when it comes to building up all of these heroes. If you have another copy of a hero that is Radiant, it is going to be cheaper to use that copy to actually go up a little bit higher. If you have another Ascended hero or another Radiant hero to build them out. Now, right now, guys, plans 13.6 would be amazing right here. Even here, we're at 11.4. This is going to be my next 11.5. You can see we have the Redeemer Souls. We need another Cracked Heart in here. And then Tavros, again, we need a little bit more in there. And unfortunately for the blue, we just used it all. And of course, the Keeper of Souls we're using on Leah. So it's going to be a while. So we have, and it's cool that it's kind of broken up. We have the Imperial right there. We do have the Redeemer right there. And then, of course, right here is our Keeper Souls. So we're using all of them across all of our different heroes, trying to get them much, much higher, trying to max them out in their entirety. So growth rate, definitely getting there, guys. And I'm super excited that we got Tavros. Now, of course, big thing with him is the skill right here, Void Ghost. Void Ghost, of course, heals based on Tavros' attack, meaning getting a higher enlightenment, getting a higher radiance is going to boost his ability to heal the entire party, because not only doing damage, but based on the attack, this is going to make a big difference. Now, for his gear, I feel like we need a different necklace in here, which of course we know Gruff's store is coming. When the store comes, I want to pick him up a different necklace, but you can see this is based on attack, so I do like it, and dispelling all the negative effects with the ultimate ability is pretty cool to see. All right, guys, that is going to do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and as always, thank you guys for watching.